What's up, everybody? That's back. Making another video today. We're going to talk about the end of the Walking Dead TV series. It was announced today by AMC that the Walking Dead is going to end after season 11. Season 11 is going to be a supersized season. It's going to be 24 episodes. It's going to cover from 2021 to 2022. So it's really, even though it's one season, it's going to be mainly like two seasons, really. And, The Walking Dead's been on since 2010. I was a big fan of comic books before then. I was looking forward to the TV series, and I've watched every episode when it's come out. I love the series. I've always loved the series. I love the characters. I love the premise. I know a lot of times people complain, especially lately, about the slow pacing and like there's not enough zombies, and they look at the zombies as the enemies and everything. But one of the premises of the show and the premise of the comic book was always that it wasn't so much about the zombies. The zombies were like what caused the situation, but it was how humanity reacts to being put in this kind of situation. So I've always been a big fan of the show, and part of me is kind of sad that it's ending, but at the same time, I also understand. The show's been on for 10 years. It'll be on for 12 years when it ends, and that's a long time. It's a long time to keep a cast together. It's a long time to really keep a story moving, and without jumping the shark. And it's time. I'm looking forward to see how they end it. The comic book series ended last year. Surprisingly, I mean, it was just like came out of nowhere. Boom! It was like over, and everybody thought it would last at least 200 issues. I think it ended like at 168 or something like that. And that was a big surprise. And again, for the series, it's kind of a big surprise it's ending. But when you look at it and you look at the cast changes and you look at everything that's happened over the past few seasons, it's not so big of a change. I mean, first we lost Carl. He was like almost like the soul of the show. Like when he was younger, it was a running joke how Carl would always get lost and Carl would always leave the group. But he really became like the conscious of the group, and he was a good guy. He was a good kid. He was a good guy, and even though he lost his mom, and he grew up in this world of dystopian future where there's zombies and there's danger around every corner, he was still a good person. So first we lose him, and then Rick Grimes, Andrew Lincoln, he leaves the show, even though we're going to get 3 movies. We'll talk about that in a minute. And, that family aspect of it was gone. Like that tied everything together. Like that, they were the glue. They were the one thing from the beginning that was always there, and it really tied the series together. And then, Maggie left for a little while, and now Michonne is gone. She left after season 10. So, it's hard to keep such a good cast together. And like I said, to keep it interesting for them to want to be part of this project. They got other things they want to do as well. So, yeah. But the good thing is we also learned today that we're going to get a spinoff series for Carol and Daryl. And those two are the breakaway stars when you look at this and you look at the TV series. Carol was nothing like this in the comics. She died really, I mean, not really quick, but she died relatively quickly in the comics. I mean, she didn't last that long, and her character was very weak, and she just wasn't much there. And you look at Carol in the TV series, it's not even close to being the same. She's a strong character. She is everything that you could want, and with her, it's like, okay, I can see that. And then you got Norman Reedus, Daryl character, who is original to the TV show, and his character, you have many people say if he dies, they would leave the show, they wouldn't watch the show anymore, they would just quit it. And to see him being there, like him and Carol getting their own spinoff, is a great thing, in my opinion. I'm looking forward to that. Plus we still have Fear the Walking Dead, and you still have the young adult spinoff, and then you'll have the 3 movies, like I mentioned earlier, for Andrew Lincoln's character, Rick Grimes. There's going to be 3 movies for them, and then, probably Michonne will pop up because that was like her reason for leaving the show is they didn't kill her off. She's going to look for for Rick. So even though the show is ending and that part makes me sad, I'm still excited for the future. I'm excited for what they have coming for The Walking Dead. You know, the Dead universe isn't going away anytime soon. You know, it was one of the highest rated shows ever on cable. It's still a moneymaker for AMC. It's still good content for them. You know, they've expanded the universe a lot. So I'm looking forward to what they do on the next step, you know, to really let some of these characters really explode and really see what else is out there. So let me know what you think in the comments below, what you think about The Walking Dead ending, the regular series ending, the spinoff series that are coming, and anything else that's on your mind. All right, so next one. Peace.